You probably remember this, but over 10 years ago, there was a kid in the LA area who was a massive Dodgers fan who came out and said that he was the second coming of Lou Gehrig. There was absurd amounts of press happening for the kid. His mother got him into a bunch of news articles, made it on Good Morning America, Today's Show. Threw a perfect strike at 5 years old as a first pitch at a Dodgers game. And the big question is, where is he now? Christian Haupt is a sophomore in high school out in California currently. He still plays baseball. He's a left-handed pitcher, a left-handed hitter, and plays the field as well. He's listed as a pitcher and outfielder. So the big thing, this happened over 10 years ago, and I was so curious. I needed to know what happened to him. Basically, over 10 years ago, he throws out this first pitch. And when this happened, pretty much all the press was all over him. I mean, it's a pretty fascinating sequence of events where he throws out this first pitch. I mean, Clayton Kershaw, his favorite pitcher, is there starting that game. He throws out this first pitch 12 years ago at this point. And the kid had a great arm, throws a nice first pitch there. His mother made like a whole documentary. He gets on Inside Edition, which we'll watch right here.
This kid was born to play baseball. Christian Haupt just turned 8. Some people say they've never seen a baseball prodigy like him, ever. His mom even thinks little Christian may just be the reincarnation of the legendary baseball player.
Which is that's a bit of a stretch. She created a book about this. Wild stuff. It's a bit strange, but they did their thing. And this happened a little over 12 years ago at this point.
And said, "Mommy, he was mean to me."
Then she says she showed him a photo of the 1927 New York Yankees, considered the greatest team ever.
And I said, "Do you see anyone in this photo that doesn't like Babe Ruth?" And he immediately pointed to a guy with dimples, and then he said, "That's me."
And he was pointing to Lou Gehrig.
That's a little weird. But anyway, this kid, he's a class of 2027, sophomore. He's already up to 81 as of last summer. I bet he'll throw even a bit harder this summer because usually in high school, that's just what you do. And, I mean, 78, 81 last season in June. I definitely, as a freshman, that's really good. I expect him to be even better than that this year. He's on a good path. He's 6'2", 180 now, which is pretty cool. I mean, when he was little, he was a tiny little guy. So 6'2", 180, sophomore in high school, up to 81 as a freshman. Things are looking good. I think there's a chance he goes Division I. When you look at his high school stats, he got to play for USA Baseball, so he's doing really well. This was him recently pitching. He's got a good changeup. He's not overpowering. He's a sophomore in high school, and there's a lot of room for growth. But overall, like, it's pretty solid mechanics. I think he's kind of turned into a pitcher. It seems like every clip I see, he's pitching. So, I mean, throwing 81 from the left side, he's got a good shot of playing D1. I bet he'll be close to 90-ish by the time he's graduating high school. And, I mean, sky's the limit for the kid. 76, 78. This is a year ago today. There's been no numbers on him this year so far. But, I mean, he's pretty smooth. Good front leg brace. Tall kid, 6'2", 180 pounds. I mean, sky's the limit. I think the whole Lou Gehrig thing is a bit of a stretch. I mean, 9-year-old. The mother's making a book about it. It's a little strange, but I mean, let's just read some of these things. His mother says he was initially concerned when her boy started talking about being a tall baseball player at the age of 2. He provided details about his player's life and had no way of gleaning from books or articles. The man who materialized from his memory was Lou Gehrig, the Hall of Famer who died in 1941. She consulted experts who documented hundreds of instances where young children told about past lives with accuracy that seemingly could only have been explained by their actually being there. She probed the history of Lou Gehrig's family and the New York Yankees and wrote about her amazing discoveries in this book, The Boy Who Knew Too Much. So it's an interesting topic of conversation. I mean, 3 years old, he became the youngest person to throw a ceremonial first pitch before a Dodgers game. It was a pretty good throw, as we saw. I mean, 3 years old when he was doing that, it's pretty impressive. In addition to being a book about reincarnation, he says, it's also a book about learning deeply to listen to and trust your child. Which, alright, I mean, I guess, but it's a little odd, no doubt about it. I mean, he's certainly a young, talented baseball player. It had to come from somewhere. I would assume it's mostly his parents, but if that is such a thing, where reincarnation's a thing, and he really is the reincarnation of Lou Gehrig, this is sort of a bit of an interesting one. I'm not sure I personally believe in such things, but it's possible, I guess. Anything's possible, and it's certainly a little weird that he would recite like exact information about Lou Gehrig when he was a little 3-year-old with no knowledge of such things. So I guess that is a bit of an interesting thing. A year ago, he went 12 innings, no runs, no hits, and it's to begin the season, which is pretty good. Let's see him swing it here. Yeah, clean swing, good actions. The kid's good. I mean, I expect good things to happen for him. I think as high school progresses, maybe he puts on some more size. I'm assuming last year he wasn't 6'2", 180, so maybe he's gotten a little bigger. Let's check the history here. He was listed as 6'1", 170 last year, so 6'2", 180. He'll be going to some events soon. I think overall, very bright future for a talented athlete. And 14 years old, 75, you're doing really good. I mean, I was only 75 at 15, so when you put it in that perspective, if he really wants it bad enough, he's going to be a force. And lefties always seem to have an advantage when it comes to velocity. There's less lefties, so throwing 85, you probably got a shot at D1. So that's going to wrap this one up. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. We're on a mission to reach 100,000 subscribers before 2026. We got some banger videos coming out soon. These talking head videos, as I've said recently, and I'll be making an announcement on this soon, I'm going to cut off the talking head daily videos in maybe about a month. I have some crazy good videos planned, and from them forward, I'm only going to drop bangers. So these are kind of getting towards the end here, but there'll be plenty more talking head videos formed into short form videos. And if you haven't already, subscribe. So many big things coming soon. Thank you, and we will see you guys tomorrow.